I hope this works. What's up everybody, Billy from Typical Reviews here, and today we're going to be upgrading the wireless network in the Typical office with the Netgear AC1900 Nighthawk, which will also include the unboxing for this as well. That's such an awesome sounding model name. We're upgrading it from the current ASUS RTN16 or N16 N router, which currently only operates on the 2.4 gigahertz band, and it's a wireless N router only. This Netgear, on the other hand, is an AC wireless router, which is a newer standard than N. The Netgear also operates on the 2.4 gigahertz network, but it also operates on the 5 gigahertz networks. It's supposed to be a greater speed than 2.4, but supposed to have a little bit of a shorter range. So in this episode, it's an upgrade, and we're going to be documenting the speed changes from the old ASUS to the new Netgear router to see if the wireless N versus the AC makes a difference, and even checking to see how it fares between the 2.4 gigahertz network and the 5 gigahertz network. So be sure to stay tuned for that. But first and foremost, we have to unbox the Netgear AC1900 Nighthawk. And here we go with the Nighthawk AC1900 smart Wi-Fi router. Cool little packaging, I like this already. 1 gigahertz dual core processor, extreme speed and range, cloud apps, which honestly in my opinion I'm not too fond of. PC, Mag, Editor's Choice, gaming and streaming, 100% faster for mobile devices by Netgear. Honestly, it looks really sleek. It looks really cool from the box at least. It looks like a fighter pilot, like, you know, a fighter jet, like one of those stealth bomber ones. Quickly looking around, we're just seeing a whole bunch of stuff it's compatible with. Lists all the specs and whatnot on the back over here on the side. And basically with nice stock images what you're going to be doing with it. But you know what, that doesn't really tell us much. Let's see what happens when we unbox this thing. Let's see what you get inside, and then afterwards see how it fares against the current wireless N setup that we have. And I'm going to be taking a phone, covering it from the same range, and documenting it on film to see how each of them performs. So let's get off this plastic off of this thing first. I'm just trying to see if there's any openings. There's kind of some on the side here, so I'm just going to do that there. Right there. Get that plastic off. Put that knife away so it won't get hurt. And here we go. It's like Christmas all over again. It's like Christmas every day over here on Typical Reviews. So here we go. Plastic's off. And now, I'm trying to see if it's a pull tab anywhere, or we slide it out. Yeah, pull tab from the bottom here. So let's just do it from the top. Here we go. This is actually significantly bigger than the ASUS right now. And maybe at the end I'll just grab a little bit of a difference between the two. Or actually I'll just grab the ASUS at the end after this one's been set up. But let's just crack this one open here. Look at this nice plastic covering on this thing, but that looks like a freaking stealth jet. Look at that thing. A USB 3 slot right on the front. Let's push this to the side just so we can admire this one for a second. USB 3 slot in the front over here. And a USB 2.0 on the back. You have your power off switch, power on, power off. I think this is a gigabit Ethernet line if I'm not mistaken as well. Here's where you would stick the antennas on here, your power. That is really sweet. Look at that thing. It already has the SSID. So if anyone's close enough to read this thing, you guys are more than welcome to join the network. But well, we're going to be changing that one for sure. But this thing looks like a freaking stealth fighter jet. Just look at that sleek lines. That's wicked awesome. That's so cool. Those grills on the side. That looks really nice. So let's just put that off to the side for now. Let's see, we got our installation manual, which hopefully I won't be needing of too much, but it's there in case I'm going to need it. Also comes with the 3 antennas, also stylized with those sharp curves, which looks really awesome. Let's just open this up and take a look at that. Just going to have to crack these open. And here we go, yeah. With those nice sharp lines like that. Those things look like parts of planes. Seriously, look at that. So those are going to be attaching on the back as the antennas. And of course, in the rest of the box, we do have the AC power brick, so you can, you know, power your router on. And certainly last but not least, they also provide you with a nice little Cat5 cable over here, network cable, so you're able to do the initial configuration on the router itself. And here we go. As a quick recap, it comes with the Netgear AC1900 Nighthawk router itself. The antennas were separated. I've already gone ahead and added them on. You can see here, looks pretty slick if you ask me. This thing is monstrous. You'll see at the end when I pull up the ASUS for comparison of what I mean. The instruction manual the power brick for it, and the Ethernet cable. So now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna set this thing up, and I'm gonna test it out with the old speed versus the new speed, and let's see if we see an improvement. And the speed results are in. Over the 2.4 gigahertz network, the Netgear performed approximately 20 megs to 30 megs better than the old ASUS one over here. And by the way, this is the old ASUS. This is the workhorse that's been here for about, I would say 4 or 5 years now. So it's done its due diligence for now, but I thought it was time for an upgrade to a newer wireless standard. So as you can see over here in the first speed test, it's about 20 to 30, depending on how many tests I ran, megs better than the ASUS on the 2.4 gigahertz network. But it's the 5 gigahertz network is where the Netgear shines. It is an astonishing over 300 megs per second down. I believe that the internet over here is, it might be like 500 megs down, and it's always around 10 up. 10 up is the maximum. So in all the results, it's going to be the same on the upload. But I'm just astounded. I'm flabbergasted. You can even hear it in my voice that it was 300 megs down over wireless. That is absolutely incredible over the 5 gigahertz network. So you know what? I got to hand it to Netgear. That thing is pretty awesome on the 5 gigahertz network. And I'm sorry, ASUS, you didn't have that other band. Maybe it would have performed okay, but that one is wicked fast. And that's our episode for today, folks. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and like to see more content just like that, be sure to press that like button and be sure to subscribe to us over here at Typical Reviews for more videos just like this one. And I'd like to know what you guys think. Do you guys have a router similar to the Netgear AC1900 Nighthawk? Or do you have another one similar to the ASUS? What do you guys have rolling, and how are your speeds looking like? Are you in need of an upgrade? Let us know in the comment section below. And as always, thank you very much for watching. I hope you have an awesome day, and peace out. Bye bye.